What is up? Let's go. We got the Apex Legends Resurrection patch notes, which is for Season 18. Look at that. That is a huge list of changes coming to Season 18. Let's go ahead. All right, let's begin with the Resurrection map rotation. This season, we're going to be playing on Broken Moon, Kings Canyon, and Olympus. Oh, I miss Olympus. Olympus is my favorite freaking map for pubs. I really like it. It's the best map for me personally. But then we also got Kings Canyon. I kind of miss Kings Canyon. It's the new updated for it. You know, it's getting. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. And then we got Broken Moon for again. I don't know why. They should have replaced that for something else. I'm getting tired of Broken Moon, to be honest. Getting tired. Why? As well, we got ring update. There's going to be changes coming to the ring. The first ring 1, has increased 10% in radius per map, resulted in a 20% larger playing surface. So ring 1 is going to be a lot bigger. And then we got ring damage changes. Ring 2 damage increased from 3 per tick to 4 per tick. That is, that adds up. That adds up pretty quickly. You know, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21. Like, that adds up pretty quickly. The 4 per tick, that adds up. But the other thing that's interesting for me is that ring 4 damage reduced from 20 per tick to 15 per tick. So you'll be able to survive ring 4 a little bit longer. I don't know why they decrease that. I thought they're going to increase overall everything. They also have time changes. So ring 1, or across the board of all rings, the pre-shrink time has reduced. If you don't know what that is the timer before the zone start to close. So that is the timer at the beginning. It has been reduced. And then the second part of this is that, if I'm understanding this, I believe the shrink speed has been reduced. So that means that the shrink size for it has been slower. So you should be able to outrun the storm a lot easier. The end goal is that the maximum match length has been shortened. So the maximum time for small match reduced to 19 minutes, and for large match has been reduced to 20 minutes. And then next up, we got the big change rank update. This is the LP table adjusted. The LP gain overall has been reduced. Diamond plus cost adjustment has been increased. 50% increased losses. Holy hell, look at that table. If you want to compare it from Season 17 to Season 18, here we go. And for Season 17, in order to gain LP, you need to reach top 10. For Season 18, in order to gain LP, you have to reach top 8. But if you want to gain the same amount LP as in Season 17, you're going to have to reach at least top 7, which is going to give you 25 LP. Holy hell, that is a game changer. As well as another game changer is that the winning has been decreased. So instead of getting 200 LP for winning a game, now you're only going to get 150. Another thing will be the cost entry. The cost entry has been increased from 35 to 50 across the board. But for diamond above is now 75 LP. But overall, it seems like it will probably be a longer grind for some people. Alright, now we move on to patch notes, the balance update. So, armor changes. Alright, from white to blue evil points required increase to 200 was 150. So you're going to need a little more damage in order to get your blue armor. As well as the crafted evil points increase. I believe that means that you still be able to craft your blue armor in the crafted machine. So the crafted rotation, Rampage and R99 leave the crafted and are being replaced by the Nemesis and Mozambique with hammer points. So if you want the Nemesis in Season 18, at least for the start, usually for the start of the split, you're definitely going to need to craft it. I know that Nemesis is really strong, so I don't know. I might craft it, but for me, I don't like crafting weapons. I like crafting my evil shield, or, shield bats or medkits, and sometimes ammo. There's not a priority. They craft their weapon. Alright. The double tap triggers and hand points removed from the crafting rotation and being replaced with the boosted loader and disruptor rounds. The boosted loader has returned and the disruptor rounds has returned for Season 18, which is crazy. If you don't know, the boosted loader means that you have now be able to reload faster with the wingman when the magazine is low or the ammo count is low. Okay, so the alternate shield damage increased by 20%. The Peacekeeper shield damage per pellet increased by 25%. So the Peacekeeper is going to hurt a lot, especially if you're someone who could land shots with the PK. You'll probably be able to now 2-tap or 3-tap somebody who's fully kitted, like purple armor. That's crazy. That's you gotta watch out for the Peacekeeper. as well as the alternator. Like you have to watch out the alternator. The alternator is gonna shred as well. Yeah, the alternator might be the go-to weapon for season 18 because the R99 apparently is getting nerfed as well. And then the last part of the crafting rotation is that apparently the med kit has been increased to 20 instead of 15. So you're gonna need 20 crafting materials to craft yourself a med kit. And I think I know why, from the rats from crafting med kits in Storm and stuff. I believe that's why. I believe. Alright, so the care package weapon rotation. The Hemlock Burst AR returns to the floor. And it's being replaced the Prowler Burst PDW, which has been increased with damage-wise to 16, was 15, as well as full auto enable. You could select fire the Prowler again. Holy crap, the Prowler's gonna be deadly from the care package. Holy hell, I can't wait to get it in my hands. Alright, so the gold weapons rotation is jeez, you could get a golden alternate and peacekeeper off the ground. Damn, that's gonna be deadly. Oh damn, you could probably start killing people off rip. I want to do this. I want to see. Oh, there they are. Okay, that's what I was gonna do. I was just scanning. I was like, where are? I really don't know why they changed this. Why did they change the loot spawn? Why? Congratulations, we all gonna get more white attachments than our stuff. Okay, I don't know. It doesn't say gold has been changed, so maybe you get more gold out of it. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know. I'm very worried about that change. Alright, if you don't know, the charge rifle has been reworked, a new ballistic and projectile, remove hit scan, remove pre-fire laser, and now opens doors, and then also have a player projectile passer of 80% retained. Jeez, open doors now. I believe now the charge rifle is now with what other snipers. I think snipers can also open doors as well as some heavy weapons, or all heavy weapons can open doors. I don't remember. I hardly do that. I really do forget you can do that. Okay, legends, if you did not know, with the charge rifle, the further you are, the more damage the charge rifle will do. So at 50 meters, it will do 75 damage, and at 300 meters, it will do 110 damage. Obviously, they also added the standing sniper mag to the charge rifle, and the ammo consumption has been reduced to 1 instead of 2. But the SMG has been nerfed. The straight speed, 8 down. What kind of skin is that? That's like the movement when you're aiming down sights has been reduced, but I don't think that's that ain't huge. I don't think you'll be able to notice that. For me personally, I probably won't notice that. As well as the headshot multiplier reduced to 1.25 was 1.5. That one also I might not be able to notice. But it might be like a 1 or 2 bullets extra needed in order to knock somebody with the headshots. And then obviously they nerfed the R99 once again. I don't know why. I guess it's that strong. But I'm guessing this season, not a lot of people are going to use it. Maybe everybody's going to be using the alternator. Or maybe the car. I know the car is a fan favorite too. Let's go. GG. Let's go. Bow check gameplay right there. Bow and arrow. Jeez. That's the best time ever done with the bow and arrow. That's the best I ever done with a bow and arrow. I never done anything better. They keep reducing the ammo count. I guess the extra bullet wasn't enough, and now they're going to be like, hey, let's take one more bullet away from them. We'll see if the R99 gets replaced by other guns. Holy hell! Oh, you did not die? And then we got the Mastiff. Mastiff gets a blast pattern Titan, which means you'll be able to do more damage because all the bullets are, much more closer. All the pellets. And now we got the Hot Bops. So obviously the boosted loader returns for the Hemlock and Wingman, faster reload speeds. The Disruptor rounds returns for the alternate and Peacekeeper, but the double tap trigger has been removed from the EVA and the G7 scale. So you should no more double tap trigger. I love that. I really don't like the double tap trigger on my EVA or my G7 scale. I always prefer single burst. I never liked the double tap trigger. And then the grenade seems like it getting a small buff. The outer radius increased to 350 units, was 320. The inner radius increased to 125 units, was 96. So you gotta watch out for the grenade now. And then we also got the thermite, adjusted fire visual effects to better match damage area. So I believe this means that now wherever you see the fire on the thermite on the ground, it actually means that's where you should be getting hit. Okay, and now we move on to the legends. If you did not know, Revenant is getting a rework. It is getting a huge change. If you need to load down the tech down. So Revenant new passive is called the Assassin Instinct. Highlight nearby visible enemies who are low on health, as well as if you, as a Revenant, deal the low on health, you and your teammates will be able to see somebody's kind of little of a scan. They added more scans. You crouch walk faster and have improved wall climbing, as well as Revenant's tactical shadow pounce. Unleash the powerful pounce forwards. Hold to charge for further distance, which it looks like the same distance as a Octane jump pad. That's crazy. You got an Octane jump pad on your tactical, ready to go and pounce the enemy. And then you got the ultimate Forged Shadows. Forged a shroud of hardened shadows, which is essentially a little shield that blocks direct damage and regenerates after breaking. Your shadows and tactical are refreshed on knockdowns. That is huge. For every time you knock somebody down, you get your armor back or your shadows back, which is 75 damage needed to break. So you're gonna get a nice little 75 damage health plus your tactical shadow pound, so you'll be able to go from one guy to the next. So it's like, yeah, that looks strong, and that might be a ton of fun to play as Revenant. So try Revenant out in season 18. Definitely might be a lot of people's new mains. Alright, Legends, it looks like the cooldowns for Legends Ultimate have been nerfed for Bangalore, Catalyst, Horizon, Loba, Mad Maggie, and Pathfinder. They got an increased timer on their cooldowns for ultimates. Okay, it's gonna take you longer to get your ultimate. But then you got Wraith and Gibraltar. Ultimates reduced. Gibraltar is huge, 90 seconds reduced. So it's now 180 seconds to get Gibraltar's ultimate. Ballistic, Whistler, reduce delay before an overheat weapon starts cooling down to 1 second. Reduce how long it takes an overheat weapon to cool down 8 seconds. I really don't know why they changed that. I play a lot of ballistics and I don't know. I don't agree with that. And then Loba's burglar best friend cooldown reduced to 25 seconds, was 30 seconds. And then Seer gets I think a nerf? It looks like Seer's focus of attention, which is Seer's Q. Slow duration reduced to 0.5 seconds, was 2.5. That's huge. That's huge. Silence duration reduced to 8 seconds, was 10 seconds. And that's also big. And then the firing speed increased to 1.4 seconds, was 0.9. I think that's a buff. That's a buff. So Seer will be able to fire his Q a lot faster. Alright, Legends, so we move on to maps. It's just small changes. We've got Broken Moon. Maps added to Mixtape, Production Yard, and Core. So now if you're playing Mixtape, you'll be able to go into Broken Moon, which is pretty cool. And then also multiple rat spots has been removed from across the board of all the maps. I don't know which rat spots has been removed. I'm guessing those that don't need to be in there. Or I don't know which one will be. So if somebody has rat spots, they can probably be double checking and see if it's still able to go there. But also for World's Edge, they're planning smoothing legend movement on road edges. I don't know what that means. Crafted workbench, survey beacons, and ring console. Remove exclusion radius that cause some POIs to get these objects more than others. All POIs now have an equal chance of receiving a ring console, survey beacon, or crafted workbench. That's pretty cool. So this is huge. This is big. That all POIs have now an equal chance. And then last but not least, we got also a pretty cool quality of life on the firing range. This is crazy. A new Nessie and more. If you did not know, in the firing range you could collect Nessies, and there were a couple of them that you had to do like specific steps in order to unlock them or get them. And this is basically telling you, hey, there's gonna be more in season 18. I can't wait for going on Nessie hunting again. And then that's all for the patch notes. Obviously, there's also the bug fixes that if you want to go through, there'll be a link in the description to read the bug fixes and stuff. But that's season 18. The changes, a huge meta shift probably is going to be happening soon. I honestly believe the alternator and PK is going to be huge, especially in rank. It's going to be huge. It's going to be deadly. Watch out. for the disruptor rounds. Alright, Legends, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. And let's get ready for Season 18 coming August 8th. Oh, I'm ready.